When I bought the McAllister Ranch 10 years ago, it was a piece of quiet paradise. 320 acres of rolling Texas land, a red barn older than the state fair, and a long gravel road that ran along the eastern fence line. The county marked it as a shared easement, meaning both I and the adjacent Willow Creek HOA had access to it for utility maintenance and emergency services. No one ever had a problem with it until the HOA board changed hands. That's when they tried to cut me off from my own land, and it backfired spectacularly. The new HOA president was a guy named Craig Hemsley, the type who wears wraparound sunglasses indoors and thinks a clipboard makes him powerful. It started when I saw surveyors on my fence line. I asked them what they were doing. One of them shrugged and said, "We're marking out the new perimeter for HOA security upgrades." The next week, I returned from a cattle auction to find a new 8-foot steel fence stretching along the shared easement, complete with a lock gate, keypad access, and a sign that read, "Private Road, HOA, Vehicles Only, No Trespassing." Except there was one problem. The new fence cut through my eastern pasture, right where my ranch hands rotated cattle during dry season. I wasn't even notified. They just built it, thinking they had the right. I called Craig. "You can't just fence off a legal easement," I told him. "I've got livestock on the other side of that gate." He was smug. "We had the legal authority to secure the community border. If you want access, you'll have to file a gate use request." A gate use request? For land I paid taxes on and used every single day. That's when I remembered something. During my title search when I bought the ranch, the surveyor pointed out a quirk in the easement agreement. The HOA didn't own the road. It passed through land still deeded to the original Dawson family. And that land? I bought it 2 years ago. 15 acres of scrub brush and rock that ran right between my property and theirs. The HOA didn't know it yet, but the new gate they installed was sitting on my land. I called up my lawyer, dusted off the parcel map, and had a good laugh. Then I made one phone call to a local fabricator. 3 weeks later, I installed a second gate, this one right behind theirs on my side of the property line. Same height, reinforced steel, and locked tight with a digital timer. Then I sent the HOA a friendly letter. As per easement rights and verified deed ownership, the existing HOA gate is now within my private parcel. To maintain legal access to Willow Creek, HOA security or maintenance personnel may request gate access each morning between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. Requests received after that window will be honored the following business day. The phone rang 5 minutes after the letter hit their inbox. It was Craig. "You can't block the road. We have residents who need emergency access." I replied, "The easement says I can't restrict access. It doesn't say I have to make it convenient." And I didn't. The next morning I got my first call, a very polite HOA assistant asking me to open the gate. I took my time, drove my ATV out to the back lot, opened the gate, drove away. They tried installing remote access tech on my gate. I disabled it. They tried to claim I was obstructing community safety. My lawyer responded with the original deed, a fresh survey, and a trespassing complaint against Craig for altering the fence line without consent. Eventually, I offered a solution. "I'll sell you the 15-acre strip for $1.2 million. They declined. So now, every single morning, someone from the HOA has to call, email, or knock on my door to ask me to open the gate. If I'm out herding or away at the feed store, they wait. Sometimes 10 minutes, sometimes 3 hours. I've never broken the easement. I've never denied them entry. But I sure don't make it easy. They tried to fence me out. Now I own their only road in. And that gate, I had a custom sign welded onto it. "Welcome to Ranchland. Please knock."